Okay, I'm back. So I switched location. Okay, yeah. So right now, I'm in Minnesota room because Sam should be home in a bit, and I didn't want to take up the living room and stuff like that. So I came in here. So as you see, so yeah, I'm like currently in my room. My room has a bathroom in it, so I figured this would be better lighting than actually like in the room and whatever. Cause my room's like literally like right there. So people always say the bathroom has better lighting anyway. Oh, what's the great news? I like news. Good news. Oops. What's the news? What's the news? I drink more water. Let me plug my phone so my phone is charged and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Going to Louisiana. I've been to Louisiana before. No, never been to Louisiana. I've been down south before. I've been to Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and Alabama. I was close to when I was in Alabama. I was in where was I at? Demopolis. Is that where I was at? Demopolis, Alabama, something like that. I was close to Louisiana, I think, but I've never been to Louisiana. Do you have like family down there? Or are you just going just to visit? Um, okay, what the hell was I talking about before I got off the first time? Oh, KCON. Yeah, so I was talking about KCON. Um, yeah, that's why I was always be telling people like I said, if I can help people save money at KCON, then fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you guys to go to KCON and spend unnecessary amounts of money. So like I said, I can't speak on LA because I've never been to LA before, so I don't know. I'm assuming that things are expensive in LA too. So yeah, I think some of you can some of what you can use in my videos you can use if you go to LA as well. Got a freaking pebble. Whatchamacallit. Um, but yeah, like I was saying before I got the first time, that like, yeah, like just spending unnecessary money at KCON is just really unnecessary. So like I said, um, I wouldn't suggest buying albums at KCON because I said they are overpriced. If you want to buy posters, that's fine because most posters are like $5, so that's fine. Um, Hi again, hi. Um, the food is usually like they don't really have a lot of food there. Um, I think last year they had like some stuff, but um, I don't think I think I've ate it. I think I ate at Chipotle because I know like Chipotle was cheaper. And the thing about Chipotle though is like a Chipotle gets packed fast, so it's kind of hard to find a spot to eat or whatever. Oh, okay, so you're going to for a football game. Okay, so I need me a vacation and ah, understand. Totally understand. I hope you have a good time in Louisiana. I hope it's not too hot. I know like down south it gets like really, really hot. So I hope it's not too hot and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like the Chipotle a little bit around the corner from KCON, it's like it gets packed fast and it's kinda hard to find a place to sit and stuff like that. Um Oh, they're more expensive. LA, I figured LA is more expensive because it's 3 days instead of 2 days. Cause I know the um the convention is 3 days, but the concert is 2 days. So I'm not surprised that LA is expensive. I'm not surprised. I'm not. Um, I don't understand why they decide to up their prices though. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Um, whatchamacallit? Um, Yeah, the food at KCON is like really expensive. It's like it's unnecessarily expensive. So like I said, there's Chipotle, there's McDonald's, there's Subway at Penn Station. They built a Whole Foods. If you're trying to eat healthy, there's a Whole Foods, Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of places to eat that'll like save you money than buying shit at KCON. And um, like I said, there's a convenience store around the corner after Chipotle, so you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money on water because you have to be hydrated at KCON. You don't want to be dehydrated because, like I said, I don't know really how the weather was last weekend, like per se, but my mom was telling me like the weather was kind of like crappy. But usually when I would go, the weather would be like 85 degrees, and you're like literally in the sun. Like the only way to get out of the sun is if you go into like I said, Chipotle, or when I went the last year I went, they had this mobile game um, thing or whatever. So you just go and you kind of like sit inside and watch the game. No one really cared about the goddamn competition, but they try to get out the heat and like the panels and shit. So yeah, you have to stay hydrated at KCON. That's number one. And always, honestly, I would suggest bring sunscreen. Bring sunscreen. It'll definitely save you because you don't want to get sunburned. I think I got like a tad bit sunburned one year I went, even though I did have sunscreen and shit. But I think I got a tad bit sunburned. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. Um, but yeah, so like, um, I wonder like how were the panels? Were the panels good? Because I don't know what the panels were in like the workshops and stuff were this year. So I have no idea what the panels and stuff were. So I hope the panels and stuff were good. Because see, honestly, besides the concert, I honestly look forward to the panels because like I said, I don't do the artist engagement. I feel like there's a waste of time in my honest opinion. So I'd rather go to the panels and go to as many panels as I can. Because it's just, I feel like they're interesting. Like, um, yeah, I think now the one I heard that you couldn't record was I think the one on mental health. I think because I know Courtney from Jasmine and Courtney, she was on the panel and she was saying I guess because like the subjects, the stuff was talked about was like sensitive, so they didn't want you to record and stuff like that. Oh, at two. Oh, okay. I think the panels because I can't tell you what I mean. I can give you like I think I might have known where they were because one section where they had them the last year I went, they're doing construction over there, so I think they used the parking lot next to it. So that might have been where, but it could. I have no. It could be somewhere else. I don't know. Like I didn't see I haven't seen any videos on like the layout at KCON, so I have no idea. But yeah, I hope the panels were good and stuff like that. But yeah, I haven't seen anything about the panels and stuff either. Maybe I should go and like dig up people. Okay. I think whatchamacallit, um damn, I fucking forgot already. Oh, Jesus Christ. Something about KCON in the panels. I don't know. I just hope that they were, I think I have to like find like someone uploaded or something like their experience at KCON and stuff like that. That'd be interesting to watch. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, so like I was saying before, I was watching Cameron Phillips' video on when like part of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched part of it when he was talking about when he got to his Airbnb, and he was talking about like how people asked him either for like a lighter or drugs and shit. I'm like, okay, so you were probably somewhere in Newark. He said he wasn't far from the convention center. I'm like, it's not Elizabeth, because Elizabeth is it's like about like a half hour away from Newark, depends on where you are. So he's probably somewhere in Newark, and I'm like, this is another thing. Another thing I want to stress to y'all: if you do get Airbnbs, do your research about the area, because I'm telling you right now, Newark is not necessarily the safest place to be. Keep it all the way real. So if you do get an Airbnb, like you can try Elizabeth, but like depends on where in Elizabeth. Because again, Elizabeth is not like the safest place either. So like you really should do your research on the area your Airbnb is. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're staying like in New York, it was probably the hood. He was probably staying in the hood because he said he wasn't that far. And the nicer part of Newark is like way further away because there are nicer parts of Newark because Newark is huge. Um, but he said he wasn't close. If he said he wasn't too far from the Prudential Center, then he was most likely staying somewhere in the hood. And yeah, definitely research where you're staying because you don't want to stay in no shady ass neighborhood. Whether you're staying in Jersey or New York, like I said, like what I was saying, like if you didn't want to, like there are hotels, um, in Elizabeth or whatever, and they have like this like is a outlet mall. It's called Jersey Gardens, and across the street is a bunch of hotels. There's the Embassy Suites. Um, is there a Ramada? I can't remember all the hotels, but I know they're like really nice hotels, and I think they have like a cheaper hotel that I think like that extended stay or some shit, whatever the fuck that's just called. Um, so you have hotels there, and like there are certain parts of Elizabeth you can stay at that's not like ratchet and shit, but again you have to do your research and shit. Same thing as Newark. If you stay in like somewhere in Jersey, like close to Newark, again do your research. Them again. Oh my god. Definitely do your research because you don't want to say you don't want to stay in the hood, especially like if you ain't from Jersey, if you ain't from the East Coast, if you're not from the hood in general, you don't want to stay there for your first time coming to Jersey. You don't. So I highly suggest if you're looking for like Airbnbs and shit, definitely and hotels, definitely do your research. Absolutely do your research. Um, but yeah, 9 times out of 10, Cameron was staying somewhere in Newark in the hood. And yeah, I would like to know exactly where so I can be like, okay, yeah. But he didn't say. I mean, he's from Canada, so that's another thing. He's not from the United States, so. I'm not saying they don't have hoods in Canada, but, you know. I didn't catch Saturday's show because I was out and about. But I did catch Sunday's show, which was pretty good. The thing is, I don't listen to From Is 9 or From Is 9. He's saying From Is 9. From Is 9 or Golden Child. I don't listen to either of them groups, so I didn't care. So I only was pretty much here for like NCT, EXID, and 101. I know people was losing their shit because Red Velvet performed the English version of Bad Boy. I'm like, damn. But that was cool. But yeah, so I mean, like, if you were to ask me, like, would like for your first time, would you go? I would go just to experience it. But like I said, you have to prepare for KCON, especially how now they're like upping the prices and shit for KCON. So like, I feel like you should like plan a long time, like maybe like a year in advance, just to save up money, especially like if you're traveling. Cause like I said, out in Newark, like in Jersey or whatever, the hotels get booked a lot, and they get booked fast. And like New York, I wouldn't highly suggest staying in New York unless you have like there are like cheaper places in New York. It's just kind of you kind of like I said, you have to do your research and stuff like that. But you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I would say if you've never been before, if you want to give it a shot, I would say go. But honestly, I think that the thing that makes people want to go or not is the lineup. If the lineup ain't popping, then they're not gonna go. I feel like this year's lineup was better than other years, honestly. I think LA this year is going to be pretty good. I think. Um, you got a driver, yeah. Like, it depends on. Honestly, it depends on where. Like, you're staying in the city, you can like either walk, like to catch like the train to Jersey. So like, um, I don't think you can take the train from Grand Central Station to Jersey. I don't think so. I think there's like buses, but not the trains. It's either Port Authority or Penn Station that'll take you to Jersey. Like I said, it's you can literally walk, take a bus, cab, Uber, whatever in New York. But traveling from New York to Jersey, your best bet is taking a train, because the bus is going to take longer. Because the bus is going to take a good hour and some change. That's if you don't hit traffic. And usually trying to get in and out the Lincoln Tunnel is a lot of traffic. So your best bet is taking the train. And the train is only like from Newark to New York to Newark is like 525, 550. One of those. It's one of those not really expensive to whatchamacallit, to get to Newark from New York. Um, Now, if you're already in Newark, if you're already in Jersey, depends on where you are. It may not cost a lot. Like say if in like Union or something, which isn't far from Newark. It's like a tiny bit of ways, but it's not like super far from Newark. Um, that might cost you about like $11. Now, if you're in Newark, it's gonna cost you like $6 to $8 because you're already in Newark. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. Um, I guess that's it, like kind of like travel wise. Like I said, I already explained like the food and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, if you want to go, definitely go to just experience KCON and stuff like that. I think besides like the traveling and stuff like that, I think you'll have a blast. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, like okay, so it says Super Junior was awesome. They definitely put on a show as the headliners of day one. A lot of people were disappointed in 101 in terms of a final act. It was like a middle act and then it was over. Yeah, they didn't really perform a lot. Like I think like they opened up with like a medley of like the unit songs, and then they did beautiful and energetic, and that's it. That's all. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did beautiful. No, they did light, beautiful, and energetic, and that was it. That's the thing about KCON is like you're not gonna get a lot of songs because of the time constraint. So I can understand why people decide to go to the concert than KCON because it makes sense because you're only gonna get about 3, 4 songs at KCON, whereas the concert you're gonna get a whole show, just one on one. So, like I said, I know most of my friends that went to they were gonna go to KCON. It's like no, we're gonna go to the concert instead. But like I said, which makes sense. Um, whatchamacallit. Um, but yeah, like it seemed like 101 set was shorter. It seemed like it was really short. And for some reason, it seems like NCT set is like long as hell, but they don't perform a lot of songs. But it seems like that is like really long. At least to me, it does. Cause it seemed like because like last year, they did Limitless, Fire Truck, Cherry Bomb. I not Summer 127, the other song. Oh my god, I know the song. I can't think of it. I can't think of the name of the damn song. But it's not Summer 127. It's the other song. And I think it was on I think it might have been on Limitless. I can't think of the name of the song right now. But that song and Um, oh my God, what's the name of the? What's the other damn song? Touch. Thank you. I know it's like one of the recent songs, Touch. So that they did like 4 or 5 songs. I don't know why they have like a longer set list than other people. Yeah, so I like the idea of concept over KCON, and I'm hoping 17's going on tour again since they're going to KCON LA. Oh, they are going to KCON LA? Oh, okay. See, I didn't get a chance to see 17 when they came to KCON because I went to one show, I didn't go to the other, unfortunately, so I didn't get to see 17. When they came to KCON, I think last year, or the year before last. The last year? No, it was the year before last. No, it was the year I went to go see BTS. So yeah, I didn't go to because I don't usually go to both days for KCON. I usually just end up going to one. Um, Unfortunately, so like yeah, usually how I do KCON, I'll go to both conventions, but I only go to one concert because for the most part, the lineup is only me wanting to go to see one day and not both days. But if I had to choose between this year, I probably would have went day one. Not saying I didn't want to see 101 and EXID and NCT, but I've already seen NCT. But I would have loved to see Super Junior because I'll probably never really get a chance to see Super Junior, Red Velvet, Stray Kids, Pentagon, Haze. Like I probably really won't get a chance to see them unless they do like a tour out here, which is highly unlikely, especially for like Super Junior. Now, Stray Kids might do a tour maybe soon, at some point. Red Velvet, I would love for Red Velvet to come out here on a tour, but I'm not sure. Um, Haze, I would love to see Haze, and I would love to see Pentagon. It all depends on if they do tours out here. Um, let's see. But yeah, I mean, and I was talking with Sam. I was talking about like why the fuck are K-pop shows so expensive than just regular like Western artist concerts? Because when I think about it, for example, BTS tickets are so expensive, right? So like, yeah, I don't know why girl groups don't tour. They need to. They need to. Whatchamacallit? Like when I go to I think like before I started going to the K-pop shows, the most I spent on a Western concert was Summer Jam back in like 2006 or 2007. Now I got 3 tickets for $300. That's not bad. It was for me, my mom, my brother. I spent $300. $300 at a K-pop show would be one person. I don't get it. Why is it so fucking expensive? I don't understand that at all. Um, and we had like really decent. We had like pretty decent seats for when I went to Summer Jam those 2 years. Let's see. I went to go see Kid Cudi back in 2010. I think I only spent like $120. J. Cole back in 2011, pretty much around the same price, and he was in Atlantic City. So things I had to travel from Central Jersey all the way to South Jersey, but still it wasn't a lot of money compared to K-pop shows, because like K-pop shows would run you like a couple $100. I just don't understand it though. We paying for something. We paying for them flights. We paying for them hotels. I don't know what the fuck we paying for, but I just think it's absolutely ridiculous that we have to spend like $200-300 for a K-pop show. Like I think like who was it? Drake, right? Drake is going on tour with the Migos. Now Drake and the Migos are two big artists, right? Their tour is between $99 to like either 150 or like 200. One of those, right? And this is Drake and Kid Cudi. I mean, not Kid Cudi, sorry, Drake and the Migos. Now you would have thought they would have been expensive because these are two huge artists, but no, this they're not that expensive. But BTS, you pretty much gotta spend like, you gotta like not pay your phone bill or some shit to go see. I'm not doing that. You haven't heard Kid? Yeah, man, I was a huge Kid Cudi fan back then, man. So I got to see him back in 2010. That was a long time ago, but I had fun though. Well, somewhat. Um, yeah, that just bothers me that K-pop shows are so fucking expensive. Like, it's ridiculous, and especially like where they have the venues at. I'd be like, I spent like $200 for this shit, like for real, like, because if anyone knows me, I absolutely hate the PlayStation Theater. I hate it because it's so damn small in there, and every time I'm in there, I'm like, I get kind of claustrophobic, so now I can't even like I can't be in that type of crowd. I have to have a seat because I get somewhat claustrophobic, and like, and that only happens when I'm at a concert. Day six probably won't be expensive. I don't think they were expensive when they came to the states before, so I don't think they were that expensive. I just didn't have the money to go because I would have went when they came to New York like last year, but I just didn't have the money to go. But I don't think day six it would be expensive though, because I don't think day six they don't do like huge venues. They do like smaller venues. So so yeah, what time is it? It's like 5 o'clock. Okay. Um, yeah, man. So yeah, I just don't. Oh, they coming to Philly. Oh, that's cool. They coming to Philly. People, yeah, K-pop people. They don't come to like Philadelphia. I noticed that they either come to Newark, New York. I know a couple people have been to like DC. That's it for the East Coast. But like most of the time, they'll go to like Atlanta. Um, a couple people have been to Miami. People go to Chicago. Mostly Dallas. I don't think they go to Houston, but most of them they go to Dallas. And of course, California, whether it's LA, San Diego, San Francisco, they go like up and down California. But that's cool that they're going to Philly though. Cause ain't they going to like Minneapolis or some shit, some random ass spot that I never would have thought any K-pop artist would go. I wish more K-pop artists would go to different states because that way people don't have to like spend all this money traveling across the country to go to see them and shit. Okay, yeah. Who would have thought they would go to Minneapolis of all places? That's crazy. Um, and like even like in Canada, they only go to like Toronto, like Vancouver, like that's it. I'm like, what about Ontario and Ottawa and like other places, you know what I'm saying, like other places in Canada, you know what I'm saying? That's not, you know, the Canada is huge, but they only go to like 2 or 3 places in Canada. Um, but you know, you're in Oklahoma. That would be cool. Someone came. You're like, why don't nobody come to like Colorado or I don't know Virginia, um, Tennessee, or you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think Big Bang came to Vegas though. Yeah, like they don't really come to those other places. They don't come to those other places. They really don't. Um, I don't know why. I guess they figured that people won't like. There won't be a lot of people at the show or some shit. I don't fucking know. Mm-hmm. Um, let's see what else. Can't think of nothing else. So I said, anyone want to ask me anything? Yeah, like I think I've only been to Philly like once. I've only been to Philly once, but I don't. Yeah, but I've been to Pennsylvania a couple times. But I just never been to Philly. Like I've only been to Philly like one time. But that's cool if they going to Philly though. So you know what I'm saying? It's not just New York and stuff like that. But yeah, like so if anyone has want to ask me anything or anything like that, because I can't think of anything else to talk about. So I already talked about other stuff. Momoland's new song, okay, it's okay. Like the first listen, it just reminded me of Boom Boom 2.0. Maybe that's what they were going for. I mean, it's not like that hasn't been done before because EXID did it, you know what I'm saying, up and down, and then oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't necessarily say Hot Pink, but definitely like oh yeah and up and down and stuff like that. Those were like songs that sounded similar to each other. Um, oh gosh, it was someone else that did something like that. I can't think right now, but that's an example, like EXID. So it's not like that's never been done before. Or Card, you know, Card shit always kind of like sounds the same and shit. Um, you know what I'm saying? So, what phone? Oh, okay, nothing important. I tried my phone again. Hold on, I tried my phone again. Okay. Hello, yes, I'm back again. Okay, let me charge my phone. Okay. My phone's kind of hot. Oops. Okay. Hopefully it's not too hot. It's still like 90 something. Ugh. Anyways. Um. Yeah, but whatchamacallit? Momoland. I wasn't sure what direction they were gonna go, being the fact that whatchamacallit, but the next song, cause I mean like we all know that Boom Boom blew up, and we was like, okay, are they gonna is it gonna be another 2.0, blah blah blah, shit like that. Like the first listen was okay, it was alright. I have to listen to it again. Um, but I'm kind of disappointed with the whole like Mexican costume thing. I'm like, really, y'all? Okay, but that's not new. But I have to listen to it again. Someone asked me about Donghan. Okay, so yeah, being the fact that I was a fan of JBJ, I'm very happy that he got his first win. So that was really cool. I'm not sure about the other members. Like I know Kenta is supposed to be doing some solo stuff. I'm not sure what Hyunbin is going to be doing. And the other members, I'm not sure what they're going to be doing. But I mean, I'll support because I was a fan of JBJ and stuff like that. So I'm happy that he got his first musical win. So yay. What do you think about Twice's debut in Japan? Wait, I thought they already debuted in Japan. Am I late? Cause I could have swore they debuted in Japan like last year. Was it last year? 2016. I don't remember. I could have swore they been debuted in Japan. Or am I late? Oh, okay. No, I haven't heard that. Is that I Want You Back song? I didn't hear it yet. I meant to listen to that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, Rambo City already debuted in Japan. Okay. Whatchamacallit. Yeah, no, I haven't heard the song yet. But I did like that Candy Pop song. I like the song. I don't really like actively listen to the Japanese shit, but oh, I Want You, yeah. That's what I immediately thought about. I Want You Back. It's not about the Jackson 5. But yeah, need some more water. So how about this big ass bottle of water? Okay, cool. But yeah, I actually forgot to hear Dong Hun's song. Like I actually forgot to listen to it. I saw his performance on Inkigayo last weekend. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, so I didn't. That's the first time I heard the song. It was pretty cool. But so I'm happy he got his first win and stuff like that. I can't think of like nothing else Like I said, I don't really know what's been going on lately. I feel like I'm kind of out the loop. I feel like I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom after I drink all this goddamn water. What's good for you anyway? Oh, but okay. I'll give it a listen. Um, I did listen to Jay-Z and Beyonce's new album. I liked it. Um, I know some people are kind of iffy because I guess they figure like, okay, here's my thing about Jay-Z and Beyonce. They always hold, especially Beyonce, to this high ass stand, like this fucking pedestal. And then it's like when she do shit like ape shit, they be like, why is she doing stuff like this? Blah blah blah. I'm like, the girl is from Houston. Like, we all know Beyonce can get ratchet when she wants to. Like, duh. Like, have you not listened to the Beyonce album? Like, yeah. So it's just I hate when people try to hold her to this fucking high ass standard. Like, oh, she's like she can't, oh, she shouldn't do shit like that. I'm like, listen, I like the song. I like the album. Yeah, like the Formation shit. It's like I didn't understand. Like I said, I don't know what song they were listening to, but Formation didn't sound anti-cop to me. So I don't know what the fuck they were listening to. So I was like, where y'all get that from? But okay. Okay. Um, but yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we all know that Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're private people. And if it's not put in their music, we don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? They're not on. They don't really do social media. Well, more so Beyonce. Like she only posts pictures like here and there and stuff like that. But she you know what I'm saying, she's not really personal on like social media. So it's like we don't know all her business. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like Jay Z and Beyonce are at this point like they can do some bragging shit. They can talk about the fact that they can, you know, um, rent out the Louvre to film a fucking music video. You know how much pull you like? Not anyone can do that. Like you have to be like on Jay Z and Beyonce level to rent out a whole ass museum to film a music video. This is the Louvre we're talking about in Paris. You know how many people go there? You know how people just go to Paris just to go to the Louvre? So the fact that you have to shut that shit down, I don't know anyone that could do that, could do something like that. But I like the song, I like the video, I like the album. Um, I mean, there's been rumors about that album for like years, but we weren't sure or whatever. I know people's like bitching because Jay Z and Beyonce went on tour again with no new music. Well, I'm sorry, Beyonce went on tour with no new music. And he was all like, well, no, never mind. Because Jay Z went on tour already for 444. So, yeah, so they went on tour with no new music. I'm like, but y'all act like she never did that before. Because the Mrs. Carter tour, she didn't have any new music, but y'all motherfuckers still went to go see her. So why is y'all bitching about the Under One tour too? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I listen to Jay Z. Like, Jay Z is one of my favorite rappers. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like, y'all acting like she's never been on tour with no new music. Like, duh. Like, what was it? Cause I know, like I said, I know she did like the I Am tour was like the whole, you know, I Am Sasha Fierce shit. I think the tour after that was the four. Well, no, it's not really a tour because she only did like the Roseland thing. So she performed stuff from four. And then after that, after she had Blue, she did the Mrs. Carter tour. And that was only music from like four and no, cause fucking the Beyonce album had came out at that point. The Beyonce album came out late 2013. So at that point, she had no new music at that point, but people still want to go see her. So again, People sitting here literally bitching the fact that, oh, they had no new music. I'm like, but y'all still gonna go? Duh. Like, I'm like, come on, people. Like, I'm seriously. Listen, I would love to see Beyonce, but I can't afford Beyonce tickets. Her and Madonna. I have like a concert bucket list. It's Madonna, Beyonce, no, Madonna, Janet Jackson, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and Rihanna. Those are the people I want to see live in concert. But I can't afford Madonna because that bitch is expensive. I can't afford Beyonce. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go see Beyonce in the nosebleeds. I'm not doing that. So I can't. I can probably afford to see Rihanna because I can barely afford to see Nicki. I don't know. Would I go see Nicki live? I don't know. I don't know. I like her. I like her music. Like there isn't like anything that I like. There isn't like an album that I did like from her. Um, I'm not sure. I mean, she has like a lot of songs though. She has like a lot of songs. Ariana Grande. I would feel awkward because a lot of her fans are like young. Like they're like kids. Like I don't know, man. Ariana Grande, like I said, I love Ariana Grande. I like every album she's done. I love. There isn't an album that I didn't like from her, but I would feel awkward as fuck because like a lot of her fans are kids too. Like she has like fans that are my age, but she does have a lot of fans that are like young as fuck. So it'd be probably kind of awkward to go. I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. Because I haven't, the last like Western concert I went to, oh geez, what's the last? I think the last one I went to was the J. Cole concert. That was 2011. That's like the last, like, yeah, that's like the last Western concert I ever went to. I haven't been to a Western concert in years, other than I've just been going to number K-pop shows. Yep, that's the last person I saw in concert was J. Cole. And that's a long ass time ago. That was like 7. That was 7 years ago. Oh my god, damn, that was a long time ago. Jeez, but I don't know if I would go see Nicki live. It depends. Like it depends. Like I want to see someone that's gonna give me that's gonna make it worth me spending my money to go see you. So if I go see Madonna, I know I'm gonna get my money's worth. If I see Beyonce, I know it's gonna get my money's worth. The best concert, oh gosh, okay. Non K-pop, the best concert I went to. I've been to a lot of concerts. I've been going to concerts since I was 5, so I'm trying to think. The best concert, like non K-pop concert I went to, was probably oh my gosh, I think like this. It was like, what was it called? The Scream, not the Scream tour. I forgot the hell the name of the tour was, but it was a tour back in 2007. T.I. and Sierra were headlining the show, and it was at the Garden. And they had, who was it? I think T-Pain was popular at that time. Was it Lloyd? May have been Lloyd, maybe. Oh gosh, I can't remember. But like a lot of people came out that show. So like during Sierra's set, she brought out 50 Cent, Energy Unit, and during T.I. set, he brought out, who came out? It was Jay-Z, Diddy, Swiss Beats, Kanye. It was mad people it was like a lot of people that came to that show. People that I would never have seen ever. So, you know what I'm saying? I can see, even though it wasn't like a Jay-Z concert, I could say I saw Jay-Z or I saw Kanye. See, I would see his thing. I would pay to see Kanye years ago, but damn sure not now. Nope. Wouldn't pay him now, but I would go see him years ago though. That's probably like the best concert, non K-pop, not K-pop. That's hard. That's hard. That's really hard because there's it was a lot of people at that show because like how so many it's kind of like a KCON somewhat like for example the tour I went to, the one I just talked about, like I said, it was Sierra and T.I. They headlined the tour, but they had a whole bunch of other acts. Like I said, they had T-Pain, I think they had Lloyd, who the fuck was there? This was like 10 years ago. I'm trying to remember who was there. But it was like a bunch of other people. But like the headliners had like guests come on as like a special guest on their set and stuff like that. Um, I was a huge T.I. fan at the time, so I was so excited. And I was a huge Sierra fan, so that right there made me want to go. And that was a really good show. But I mean the summer jams I went to were cool, just the fact that it rained when I went, which was like whack. Um I went to see Day 26 and Danny, like the whole Making the Band crew back in like '08. I had videos on my channel before, but I took them down because I didn't want to get like copyrighted and shit for it, because even though it was like 8 years old. But I'm sorry, 2008. So it was a little. I'm sorry, like 10, like 8, 10 years ago, whatever the fuck. No, it was like 10 years ago. 2008, 2018. So it was like 10 years ago, whatever the fuck. So it was like Danny Kane, Day 26, Donnie Klang, all of them from Making the Band. That was a pretty good show. Um, J. Cole was cool because I was a huge J. Cole fan. The Kid Cudi show would have been fine if um it wasn't like a bunch of weed smoke, because I don't smoke. So literally this is what happened. I wasn't feeling well that day, but I didn't want to waste my money, so I went anyway. So I'm in the crowd, I'm watching the opening act, and then next thing I know, the lights turn off, and when the lights turned off, all I see was lighters just are flickering throughout the crowd. And then the lights turned on. Guys, it was literally like a cloud, like a layer, a sheet of marijuana smoke. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh my God. Like I said, I don't smoke. So I tried to hold on as much as I could, but between the fact that I wasn't feeling well, I was slightly getting claustrophobic, and the weed smoke was bothering me. I was like, I have to get out of here or I'm not gonna make it out this show. So I had to like bulldoze out the crowd, out the pit, and I had to go upstairs. But at that point, I couldn't see nothing because everyone is like lined up on. So it was okay, but yeah, it wasn't like the greatest show because just like other circumstances. Um, the craziest show I went to, boy, I actually didn't. I told y'all about this, about the whole Drake concert thing. I still can't believe I actually made it out that shit alive. I mean, I've told y'all about the whole Drake thing. I think, yeah, I know for a fact I told y'all about that story. Um, but yeah, K-pop is hard because I've never been to a bad K-pop show. Well, BAP for one was really good, especially like I don't know which one I liked the first time they came or the second time. I don't know, because the first time I went was my first ever K-pop show. The second time I went was the day before my 25th birthday, so that's pretty much celebrating my birthday with BAP. So they're both like kind of like sentimental to me. What else? It was kind of hard to pick between those two shows, but Infinite was really good. Even though I didn't know that many Infinite songs, they perform really well. So if you ever get a chance to see Infinite, you will definitely put on a great show. Let me see. Like, I'm not talking about K-Cons. It's tough, man. Because Monster X was dope, but I'm torn between BTS and Big Bang. because I got to see Big Bang. They are my ultimate bias group along with BAP. That was a great show. But I got to see BTS when it came to For the Wings tour, which is a great show as well. It's hard to pick my favorite K-pop concert, honestly. Like those are like I'm like torn between BTS and Big Bang, for sure. Yeah, definitely like my favorite, like my two favorite like K-pop shows. Um, yeah, so like the last concert I went to was Monster X last summer. Yes, last concert I went to. I would like to go. It's just that I don't have the money for it, but I would love to go to other concerts. I don't really want to count Benzino as a concert because it was more like a club appearance. Because you already know how these K hip hop shows do. They go to some damn club. I don't like going to clubs. I feel awkward and I feel highly uncomfortable. So I'm not really dressed for this fucking club and shit. I'm like dressed like this in the club. It rained. It's the beginning of December, so it's fucking freezing outside. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, I'm gonna freeze to death out here. And then my dumb ass, I got there like 8 o'clock. People didn't start showing up until like 10. I'm like, fuck. Cause see, I never been to a K hip hop show before, and I'm like a really big fan of Benzino, so I'm like, shit. Um, so I would say that's more like a club appearance than a K-pop, like a I'm sorry, K hip hop show. I've been wanting to see Jay Park for years, but I either don't have the money. That's usually probably the reason why I don't have the money to go, and I've been wanting to see Jay Park for years. I'm gonna see one. I'm gonna see Jay one of these days. One of these days I'm gonna go. That's like one of like the main people like K-pop wise or K-hip wise I want to see is Jay Park. Hands down, like number one. Like I've seen Big Bang, I've seen BTS, I've seen BAP. I mean I've seen Big, but it was like KCON. Um, that and Shiny. Like okay, K-pop wise, I would love to see Shiny. Um, I couldn't go see Shiny when it came for the Shiny World Tour because I was going to see BTS because BTS and Shiny were in the States at the same fucking time. And so, like, literally the day after the show I went to see BTS was the Shiny concert. And it was impossible for me to go. Even if I had the money, like, I would have to, like, leave the damn BTS concert, rush home, grab my shit, go to the airport, fly out to Dallas, and do all this other shit. That would have been too much. So, I'm very I'm upset with myself that I couldn't go see Shiny because I would have been the one time I could see them as OT5. So, yeah, I'm not too happy. I'm kind of sad about it. Whatchamacallit. So yeah, I would love to see like K-pop. I would love to see Shiny. K-pop wise, I would love to see Jay Park. So yeah. So yeah. Anything else? Myself, I'm here. You know, I'm chilling out with you guys. So go away. Okay. The temperature dropped like a smidget than it was earlier. Whoops. There's water. Right. Thank God tomorrow's Friday. And my mom sends me money tomorrow, so I won't be broke because I'm like, I literally have like $1 to my name right now. But luckily, my mom can send me money tomorrow, so I won't be broke. Let's see. Oh, I want to talk about something. Okay, so last weekend, Sam and I, we went to this place called the Gardens of the Gods. So it's like, you can go hiking there, you can go sightseeing. It's really nice. If you're ever in Colorado Springs, definitely go to I keep saying Guardians, not the, I keep thinking Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's not. That's not it. It's Gardens of the Gods. So it's like this huge stretch of land. From what she told me, is like you can go see this castle that's been there since like the 1800s, and you can go. You can you have to make a reservation and stuff like that to go to the castle, but it looked, from what I saw from outside, it looked really nice. So hopefully before I go back home, I'll go see the castle. But if you go like if you go to the actual like park, you can go for a hike. My black ass is not made for no hiking. I don't do outdoor shit, so that's a no. But we just kind of like went through the all up in the mountains, and if you like if you go on my Instagram, I took some pictures and stuff. Um, and like if you see it on my Instagram, it's this yeah. So you'll see I posted pictures and stuff on Instagram of me like at the park and stuff like that. They have like really nice, like, beautiful views and really awesome like rocks and stuff like that. You can actually climb them too, so that's really cool. So that's what we did, and then we went to Manitou Springs, which is like another part of Colorado. Um, it's kind of like it's like a smaller town though, so it's like pretty much your best bet is to like park your car and just walk around because everything's in walking distance, and it's so pretty much you have to get there at a certain time because it's hard to park. It's hard to find parking there, so yeah, you have to get there like kind of early and shit like that. Let's see, they have like a lot of stores and restaurants and stuff like that there, which is really cool. Hopefully, I can go there this weekend. Um, and we went to downtown Colorado Springs, um, and stuff like that. So we kind of like she's just been taking me around and stuff like that. I don't really know anywhere in particular to like, oh, I want to go here because I don't really know anything about Colorado. But it's pretty cool. It's really cool. Just like it's different from being in New Jersey because I'm used to the same old. I'm used to being in the city and stuff like that. I'm used to, you know, I'm used to seeing. I'm used to like the city atmosphere and stuff like that. Where out here, I'm not necessarily in the city per se, so it's definitely different. But it's a change. You know what I'm saying? Like I never thought I'd be able to do something like this. I've been wanting to do something like this for years, just to get out of New Jersey, just to travel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy that I'm here. Just to be here and stuff like that. So yeah, Colorado's been pretty cool for the most part. So yeah. So you have anything else? I think Sam's home. Anything else you guys wanna ask me? I've only for almost an hour. Yeah, I think she's home. What time was it? It's like almost 6 o'clock. Okay. But yeah, so anybody want to ask me anything or something while I'm here? Oh, the concert thing? Is that what you're asking me? Like the concert shit? Is that it? If you ask me about the concert shit, like the one with the situation with Blackpink and BTB, okay. I didn't see what happened with BTB, but I heard about what happened with Blackpink. That was fucked up. This is what happens when you are unorganized, because you know what I'm saying. This is what happens. This is the shit I hate. Even out here in the States, like for example, when we went to go see Monster X, right? The show started at 8. The doors didn't open till 7. It's a lot of people. And you're not going to get everyone in an hour. So you got to go. Mind you, we're in Times Square, right? So not only are we in line, but you got to deal with the foot traffic going into Times Square and shit. So you got to go to security, and then you got to go and blah, blah, blah. It's just too much. Then you have to wait when we get inside. And then what happened was I think someone fainted or some shit before the show started. So the show was delayed and shit like that. Now, BTS is the only fucking concert I've ever been to where they gave people enough time to get through security. The show started at 8. They opened the doors at 5 o'clock or 5:30. So they gave you hours like 3 hours, like 2.5 to 3 hours to get through security, to get something to eat, go to the bathroom, get in that long ass line for merch, all this other shit. They gave you plenty of time. I don't know why people don't do the same thing. That makes no sense to me. Why they let people in an hour before? You're not gonna get all these people in an hour. Are you fucking kidding me? So, from what I heard about the whole latte free duty, the latte free concert, whatever, that they had Blackpink perform, but people were still coming into the venue. That's their fault. So my thing is like that lady should have not ran down the motherfucking stage to stop them performing. Y'all should just cut off the music and was like, okay, technical difficulties, blah blah blah, something different than what the fuck she did. Because I'm like, it's not Blackpink's fault, it's their fault. See, I didn't know the perform. See, so I'm talking about, like, this is what happens when you don't organize shit right. So again, if you knew, and especially like in Korea, when Korea have these like these shows, it's not in no small ass venue. It's in these huge ass venues, like fucking baseball stadiums and shit. So you already know that it's gonna take y'all a certain amount of time to get through these people through security. So that's their fault. That's absolutely their fault, and they wrong for that. So I don't know what happened with B2B, but I'm assuming that's kind of like similar shit with B2B. I don't know if it's the same thing or like something similar. Yeah, like they have them in these huge arenas, like the damn Dream concert is in this big ass venue. The fucking, I think all these like Dream concerts and shit are in these humongous venues. So it's going to take people a minute to get through security and shit like that. So again, you should open the doors. First of all, I think things should be timed accordingly. So you should time everything, like obviously have everything like the stage all set up, but time like the sound checks accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But also give people enough time to get into the goddamn venue. So that's their fault. That's absolutely their fault. It's fucked up that happened to Blackpink. It's fucked up. And I didn't know that they cut their performance shows. That's even worse. A mess. So wait, what happened with B2B? I heard something happened with B2B at the concert too, but I didn't hear nothing. I think everyone was talking about Blackpink more than they talking about B2B. So I'm like, I think that's the same show that BTS was performing at, right? I think so. That might be the same show BTS was performing at, I think. So yeah, I don't know what happened with B2B, but it's just like, seriously, y'all, like y'all should know better. Like, this is really. And I think people was talking about. I heard something about people talking about they was gonna be like canceling Latte. I'm like, girl, ain't nobody canceling that fucking company. Like, they're like one of the biggest companies in Korea. Just because this little concert shit happened, they're not canceled. They're not canceled. Not happening. I heard something about they did the B2B too, but anyways, it's still kind of fucked up that happened to whatchamacallit, to Blackpink. It's messed up, man. They should definitely be held responsible though. They should. Yeah, I can't think of nothing else. Yeah, I can think of nothing else. So yeah. Oh right, yeah, I seen that. Like, one of them didn't have a mic and shit like that. I'm like, again, y'all unprofessional as fuck, y'all. Like, really? Like, I can't, man. I can't. That's a mess. That's a whole mess. know I had all these. I'm looking through my face masks that I brought with me, and I forgot that I bought them. I might use one of these later. I might use this one later. But yeah, so I mean, I know you guys told me about K kind of late being expensive. Again, I'm not surprised. And I figured they're going to do the same old bullshit with the whole you gotta buy the artist engagement shit separately, blah blah blah. And another thing, I really would like KCON to invite more people, like new people, because they always invite the same fucking people. Like, no shade to Dre and all that. I know he's popular and shit, but and like Whitney Bay and all them, but they always invite the same fucking people. Like, they're like as big as YouTube, like K-pop YouTube has gotten. Y'all can't invite nobody else, really. Like, they always invite the same fucking people. I'm like, really, y'all? People are sick of my nerves. It's like, I don't, yeah, they always invite the same people, they always do the same shit. I'm like, y'all gotta jazz it up. So it was a crazy year for K-pop acts. Do you think it will increase the next year, or do you think it will die back down? I'm not sure, because I'm trying to think of like who has to go to the military and shit like that. So let's see. BTS members are gonna have to go to the military soon. I mean, not like anytime soon, but in the next couple years or so. Members of like Winner and Icon, because they kind of getting up there. GOT7. So I think like it's starting to get closer for people to like start going into the military. So yeah, like I said, Icon, Winner, GOT7, all of them. Can't think of anyone else. BTS, stuff like that. So yeah, I think it might die down a tad. Let's see. Even like Monster X, I know like there's like I think Shownu and Wanaho, they're kind of like up there in age. So like, you know what I'm saying, a couple more years they're going to have to go into the military and stuff like that. I don't know if anyone like I know there's like rumors of people. I think there's rumors of a new SM girl group, a new JYP girl group, a new YG girl group, I think a new YG boy group. I can't think of anyone else that's like rumored to like debut people. I know it's like someone from 101 is already set in for a group when the 101's over. I can't remember who. I think it's Daehui. I think the brand. I think Daehui. I think is and someone else, or like was it Woojin? I think it was Woojin, because I think Daehui and Woojin are the same company, if I'm not mistaken. And I think they are supposed to be in a group after 101 is over. I guess Minhyun goes back to New East. The other dude goes back to Hot Shot. I guess I don't know about because I don't know, there's like a bunch of shit going on with Fantagio. So I don't know what's gonna happen with him. I think besides like Daniel and Jisung, because they're in the same company, I think everyone else was just like individual trainees. So Kwanlin is on Cube, so they might put him in the group when 101 is over. I don't know. Like I mean, I'm happy that more girl groups are like kind of like, because I feel like the boys have been dominating for the past couple years, but I'm happy that people like Momoland and okay, I forgot about Luna for like 2.5 seconds, but like Luna's debuting, so that's a really big debut people have been anticipating for. Momoland has been still killing shit with Boom Boom, and we'll see how Bam goes. Red Velvet and Twice, and now Blackpink and G Idol, or just Idol, however the fuck you want to pronounce the group name. Like EXID, stuff like that. I'm just happy that more girl groups are, we're getting to see more girl groups and stuff like that. And I want to see more solo acts too. Cause I know like Sunmi was doing stuff earlier this year, but maybe she's working on some shit. I know Chunga's having to come back. I miss Ailey. Like I think Ailey's been working on something for a while, so I hope she comes back soon. I think Jesse's dropping a single like soon too. So yeah, I'm kind of miss them. Yes, I spoke about this. I don't know why Twice hasn't came to America like to do a tour, because they could do a tour. They have plenty of material to do so, and they have a huge fan base here in the States. Like when I said in my live stream with Sam on Sunday, when I saw them at KCON, I think more. I don't know who people's here for more, NCT or Twice. Because when Twice came out, people fucking lost it when Twice performed. And I thought they were pretty good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like a diehard once, but I do like their music and stuff like that. But yeah, like performance wise, I thought they were pretty good. So I feel like JYP, I know he's doing shit with them in Japan, but I'm telling you, yo, JYP needs to stop playing and send them over to America, because people will come out and see them. They have, like I said, they have a huge fan base overseas. They really do. So JYP needs to send them over to America. I'm telling you, like that's hella bread right there, going in Twice in JYP's pocket if they came here. You know what I'm saying? Says I can't think of anything else other than fan war, drama, and plagiarism claims and all that. Okay. But yeah, I definitely feel that Twice should definitely tour. I hope that Red Velvet tours and stuff like that, because I would love to see Red Velvet. I think, you know, another thing, why do you need to stop fucking playing? And I know, okay, so I heard that Winner and iKON are doing a world tour, but we already know what a world tour means when it comes to YG. It's like up and down Asia. But I'm telling you, like, there's been people that have been wanting Blackpink and no, Twice is only, it was only Twice in Bak Aeon. I think that's the only girl, well, in like Yubin. So like the only like female artist that's on JYP right now is Twice. I guess you could say Park Jimin, Bak Yerin, the 15 girls, Bak Aeon, who comes back every 2 years, and like Yubin. That's pretty much it. But like active is only Twice. Yeah, it's the only one that's like really active. So, what was I saying? Yeah, YG needs. So I'm hoping that iKON and Winner comes to America for the tour, because I think people have been dying for someone that's not Big Bang to come to America for the longest. Because again, Blackpink, it's too early for Blackpink to do anything in America. But at some point, Blackpink should do a tour in America, because they have fans out here. The same as iKON and Winner. I can totally see them doing a tour out here. It don't have to be this big ass. It don't have to be like, you know, BTS doing, you know, like these big ass venues or whatever. But I can totally see them do a tour out here, and I can totally see them, you know, have like a lot of people show up, because again, they're popular. So again, he needs to stop. Why do you need to stop playing? And I'm hoping there's an NCT tour. Again, is enough. Again, NCT is popular. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like they don't do that shit anymore. Like I guess because, okay, more so with YG, because you know Big Bang's in the military. Sidon left. 21's disbanded. So the only ones that will, if they did one now, the only ones that could actually do a YG family tour It's Epic High, Lee High, Suhyun from Octa Musician, Icon winner in Blackpink. But it'll be weird. So like maybe when Big Bang comes back, they can do one. Maybe. Um, JYP. They probably not gonna do one right now because 2PM is kind of on hiatus as a group because they're all doing the members about to start going to the military and shit like that. You already have 2 people in the military right now. I think William's about to enlist soon. I wouldn't count one because one only had like 2 songs. So he doesn't really have enough to really perform on the YG Family Tour, and so I don't know. I wouldn't really count one, honestly. Same with, because the same with Zion T. He's not technically on YG per se. You know what I'm saying? He's on like the Black Label, whatever the fuck. But you get what I'm talking about. JYP. So you can take out 2PM. So it'll only be Twice, GOT7, Stray Kids, and like Yubin. That's it. And that's 4 fucking people. So that wouldn't work right now. SM. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about poor fucking Day 6. My bad. Day 6, yes, and Day 6. So you have 5 people. SM. I feel like SM can do one now because they have a lot of people. Because you still have TVXQ, you have Super Junior, you have BoA. Girls' Generation is a question mark right now, but you have FX, they ain't doing shit. You have SHINee, EXO, NCT, Red Velvet. SM could totally do an SM Town tour now in America because they have, out of the big 3, they have more acts to actually fill up a show. YG and JYP, they don't have that many acts to like fill up a tour. You know what I'm saying? To actually like fill up a show and stuff like that. So SM could totally do it. They could, because they have a lot of fucking people on SM right now. I'm not forgetting nobody at SM. No. So yeah, I mean, if they can do one in Dubai, they can do one in America. I mean, listen, like there's more people that got added to SM after the first SM tour. You know what I'm saying? You had Red Velvet and NCT and you know what I'm saying? So I can totally see them doing one now. They should though, because again, you know what I'm saying? Or even not even if you don't have Ghost Generation, at least have Taeyeon. You know what I'm saying? Taeyeon's popular as like a solo artist, so you know what I'm saying? She can do her solo shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see why not. But just all in when. And I have no idea when that'll happen. But yeah. What time is it? It is 6:03. Yeah, so. Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. Yeah. Like I said, Girls' Generation is a question mark because I don't know what the fuck Girls' Generation is doing right now. So like I said, anything if not if like the rest of the girls, at least Taeyeon, because she got enough material to do like a little set or whatever. People like her, you know what I'm saying? She's like one of like the popular soloists and stuff like that. I guess you can throw in Hyun. Yeah, you can throw her in there too. But yeah, so I could definitely see SM doing one now, out of all the big, at least the big 3 and stuff like that. But yeah, can't think of nothing. I keep saying I can't think. I keep seeing I can't think of nothing else. I keep popping up and shit. I don't know. Oh, okay. The whole like the armies and the beehive thing, that was interesting to say the least. Because two fans I never thought would come together at all did, and it was very interesting to see Beyonce fans listening to BTS. And you would have thought that like armies would have heard about Beyonce. So it's just funny how someone was like, "Well, I know of her, but I listen to her music." I'm like, "Where the fuck you been at?" Like, whatever. But it was very interesting to see that they came together to stream each other's albums and shit like that. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I say no drama, no beef. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see one with Q. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got Hyuna, and you know, yeah, B2B is popular. I mean, CLC is not popular, but you know, they can do one. Um, Pentagon, G Idol. Yeah, I can see it with Cube. I think Cube is like building themselves up again because Cube was like literally on the verge of like being like extinct, honestly, because of everything that was going on like a couple years ago with Cube. The fact that you lost A Pink, who was on a subdivision of Cube. They basically lost their three biggest artists on Cube, and it's like you fucked it up with Rain. Um, the other guy, he wasn't doing shit, so he bounced. Gina, she left. Whatchamacallit. And you know, you lost A Pink, Beast, and for a minute. So I was like, man, I don't know what's gonna happen with Cube, but I think now they're starting to like kind of like build themselves up again. Definitely. Yep. I'm so goddamn thirsty. Maybe because I'm talking a lot, I'm so damn thirsty. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom so much later with all this fucking water I'm drinking, but you know what is what it is. Exactly. So like Q was like literally about to like tank. I'm like, oh Lord. But yeah. Um. Yeah, I think I'm caught up with everything that's been going on. I haven't been on like Twitter like a lot lately because I just been like I don't know doing other shit. So I think I'm kind of caught up with everything that's been going on in like the K-pop universe. How you do this thing? I don't have toner. Uh, okay. Um. So yeah, like I said, I'm okay now. I'm actually like drawing a blank because I really don't know what else to talk. I really don't know what else to talk about right now. I don't. Um, 6 o'clock. So yeah. Uh, anything else? It's kind of awkward when like no one says anything because I really don't know what to say at this point. Um, hmm. Oh yeah, I'm trying to work on something like video wise. I just don't know what to do with it yet. Still trying to figure that out. Oh, I didn't listen to. I forgot about it. I forgot to listen to it, but I did listen to Newie's new song. It was interesting. The video was very interesting, I will say. The song was cool. I have to listen to it again, but the video was kind of like, okay, okay. And it seems like people like my K-pop opinions video. Cause I didn't expect it to get like 2,000. I think it's like at 2,000 views now, which is kind of like, oh, okay. Um, I did the whole robot voice thingy just for fun. Like that wasn't like it's gonna be like permanent. Cause I see like other people do it. I was like, oh fuck it, why not? But that's actually harder to do than it looks. It's like cause you have to like find a voice that's like you can kind of like coherent, like you can hear and stuff like that, and then they pronounce things different than how I would pronounce it in my actual voice. It was actually kind of harder to do than then it is actually harder than it looks. But I might do like another one or something like that in the future, because I since seen people like that video. I guess I didn't expect people to actually watch it. I don't expect people to watch any of my shit, so it was very surprising that that video got like a lot of views. And I still get comments on my save one drop one video that I did for the boy groups, and I did that like a couple months ago, so that was very surprising. And the fact that like the one I did about the BTS concert thing, that got like I think it's like the most viewed video on my channel so far. Again, something I didn't think people was gonna watch, so it was very surprising. Yeah. But I'm trying to think of like, cause I haven't really been in like the mood to make anything, cause I really don't know what to do. Um, and like I didn't like jump on doing a live stream before because I was just like, okay, I'm trying to get adjusted to being out here in Colorado, and I really didn't have anything to talk about at the time. And I was like, and then like the time zone, like the time differences be fucking me up. Like it's like 6 o'clock now, but it's like 8 o'clock back home, and it's like 5 o'clock on the West Coast. So the time zone be kind of be like getting me confused sometimes. So yeah. So um, I don't think there's anything that's like coming up. I don't think. I'm not sure. Like I don't know like any like comebacks that's coming out soon. I don't know. Um, yeah, I have no idea. Whoops. I don't know when it will be like the next like comeback and shit like that. I have no idea. It's kind of hard for me to keep up with these types of things. So like if I don't see it like on my Twitter and shit, I have no idea when people are coming back. Oh yeah. I think Twice is coming back. It's like some special thingy. I think. Do you have Wawa? No, I don't think there's a Wawa. I think there's. I don't think we have any. Like, I don't think we have like a Wawa-ish type of place here. I think there's maybe like one back in Jersey, like in Elizabeth. But I think most of the Wawa like South Jersey. Yeah, they like more like South Jersey. Um, there's a Come and Go out here. There's a place called Come and Go. It's like kind of like similar to Wawa. I think it's like other type of gas station. I can't remember the name of it. But we have like the regular ones like Shell and Exxon and shit like that. Um, Things I see here that I don't see back home. I've been to a Del Taco. Never been to Del Taco before. We don't have that out there back at home. I've seen more Sonics. Like we have a couple where I live, but it's only like literally like a couple, like literally like two that I've ever been to. Let me see. There is like one Golden Corral. I haven't been there. I would like to go. Cause like the Golden Corrals in Jersey, you have to go either towards Pennsylvania or South Jersey, and I'm not driving 2 hours for no damn Golden Corral, so I'm not doing that. I'm trying to think of what other things there's here where I don't have. Oh, they had free hoagie day at Wawa. That's cool. There's more 7-Elevens out here. Like at least where I back in Jersey, there are 7-Elevens, but I don't see them as often as I do here. Let me see. There's a supermarket called Safeway. We don't have that in Jersey. It's a different supermarket. Um, but I think for the most part we have like the same shit. You know, like McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A. I actually had Chick-fil-A last weekend. I don't know if I had them. I don't think I had them before because I think that no, there's one Chick-fil-A back when I lived in Plainfield, but it was kind of far and like that one used to get packed all the time. So I think I may have only ate there once, but I never had like the chicken tenders, and I had the Polynesian sauce because I heard so much about it. It's actually pretty good. The Polynesian sauce is actually pretty bomb. So I'm not that far from like Chick-fil-A. So what else? But yeah, for the most part, we have like the most like the same shit like Chipotle and Panera Bread and like shit like that. Like I said, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, shit like that. There's a lot of Starbucks out here because I think a lot of people drink coffee out here. I can't even put a number on how many Starbucks I've seen out here. There's a lot of weed spots. If you don't know, marijuana is legal in Colorado. I'm actually down the street from one. I don't smoke, so there's no need for me to go into one of those. But if you're ever in Colorado, I haven't seen a Rita's. We do have Rita's back in Jersey, but I've never seen a Rita's here. No, I haven't seen a Rita's here. Whatchamacallit. Oh, and they have the Dairy Queen with the food. Back in, like, at least where I'm at in Jersey, we only just have, like, regular Dairy Queens. We don't have the ones that serve, like, the drive-through food shit. Nah. They only have, like, select things they have at the Dairy Queens. We're talking about the weed spot, yeah. So, if you ever in Colorado and you see, like, a sign with, like, a green plus, that's a cannabis shop, weed spot. Yeah, because I kind of forgot that marijuana is legal out here, but again, I don't smoke, so there's no need for me to go there. But it was interesting to see that, like, I saw, like, a lot of them and stuff like that. And like I said, a lot of Starbucks. Because we don't have that many Starbucks where I'm at. I think there's only, like, 2, and they're, like, not close to each other. But you'll see, like, 2 Starbucks on, like, the same block, which makes no sense to me. Krispy Kreme. Did I see one? There might be one, but it may not. It might be like in Denver, but I don't think there's one like in Colorado Springs. But there might be one in Denver. There is one in New York in Penn Station. That's like the only one that I've ever seen on the East Coast. Is the one in Penn Station in New York. Trying to think. Like, I mean, we have like there's like Targets, Walmarts, Sam's Clubs, stuff like that. Oh, the movie theaters here are way cheaper than back in Jersey. Oh my God, we went to go see Incredibles 2 like after it came out, like that Tuesday. No, that Monday. We went in the afternoon. It was $8 fucking. Back in Jersey, that would have been like $12. I'm not even fucking kidding you. Like, that's why when I go to the movies now, like, whatchamacallit, I go like the first showing because it's always the cheapest. Man, I was like, yo, it's legit $8. $8. I'm like, I wish they were. They used to be cheap back in the day, but they ain't cheap like that no more. And there's another movie theater like not far from me. Y'all, the movie is $1.75. $1.75. Like, that's like slightly more than this bottle of water that I bought. That's crazy. And I'm thinking like, oh, they only gonna show like certain movies, like, you know how like those like indie movies. But no, you can actually see actual like movies that's in theaters. It's like $1.75. Like, yeah, like I don't understand like why It's so expensive back in New Jersey, but it's so cheap out here. And they have like the three they have CC, but they don't do in Jersey. They don't have the like the 3D shit. No, it's not true. Like I don't think there's an IMAX there. No, the IMAX is a totally different thing. But they have like 3D spot. It's like on the other side of the movie theater that I went to. But the ones like the theater that I went to, they have like the reclining seats and shit. Those are really nice seats. Like you can recline them and shit like that. Um, that's really cool because like in Jersey we have those, but those are more expensive. So like in Jersey we have AMC theaters and shit. So um, but like it's like different. So if you want to see a regular movie, you can like go in and eat and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I saw that on last Monday. I went to go see it. It was really good. I want to go see it again if I can. Whatchamacallit. So like in Jersey, the movie theaters now, depends on where you go. Like the AMC theaters or whatever. Like I said, you go in. If you want to see a regular movie, you can. You have the option to. You don't have to buy anything to eat, but you have the option. The food is high key expensive though. I will say the food's expensive. Um, if you got a bag, you bring. I wouldn't say bring food that's really ghetto, but like bring candy with you, cause I'll be damned if I'm paying $4 for like a damn bag of mica knives. It's like as big as my damn brush. Chop please. What else? And they have the 3D one, so it's the same theater, but it's like they're just showing a 3D movie. And they have the special one. It's like the cinema something. I forgot what it's called, but like it's smaller seats. Like it's a smaller theater with like only like a certain amount of seats, and those are the ones where you can like recline the seats and shit. You can recline it like all the way back, and you still get the food and shit, but like those are more expensive. I don't think they're that expensive out here. I think they're way cheaper out here than it is back in Jersey. I don't know why everything's so fucking expensive back home. But yeah, like I was like, yo, this movie was cheap as shit. I was like, damn, I'm gonna see another one. Like, it was crazy how like cheap the movie is out here. But yeah, I don't know. I guess. I mean, I guess if no one else has anything they want to talk about, I guess I'm gonna go. Cause I've been on here. I was on there for like an hour before, I think, before I had to get off, and I'm on here for like an hour and a half. And my throat hurts because I keep talking, and I keep drinking water because my throat hurts. Um. So yeah. Um. So like I said, if anyone has anything else they want to say, go ahead. Other than that, I'm going to get up out of here. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. I don't know when I'll do my next live stream. It depends. Yeah, it depends. So yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go. Cause it's like 6:30 here, and I guess I just want to chill for the rest of the night and stuff. So, what's something you would get to someone? Wait. What's something you would get someone you turning 21? Like, what would you get someone? Okay, you're asking me what would I get something for someone that's 21? Is that what you're asking me? I think that's. I'm assuming that's what you're asking me. Is what would you get someone that's 2021 as a gift? I don't know. I would say liquor, but I don't know if the person that drinks. Because I didn't have my first drink until I was 21. So, I mean, it's possibly that. I don't know. like, I mean, honestly, like, you don't have, I feel like you don't have to get something specifically because they're turning 21. If it's just something that they like, then you can just go with that. Or strawberry drinks, I don't know, get a bottle of liquor. I don't know. Get a bottle of liquor or something and be like, hey, girl, here you go. Happy birthday. That's what sometimes my friends do. Not with me, but they give each other like liquor, be like, hey, here you go. Give you a bottle of liquor. Oh, you can do that. Or if anything's like she's interested in, I don't know if she likes makeup or hair stuff, you can get her like a gift card or something. Gift cards are always good because it's like you don't have to get you don't have to get someone anything specific because it's kind of hard to kind of, especially if you're like, you don't know what to get for certain people, and you don't want to get them something they already have. So definitely a gift card, whether it's to like Sephora. Sephora might be expensive, but like Ulta's more cheaper because everyone has an Ulta. So like Ulta, you can get if she's like into makeup, like a clothing store she shops at, um, something like that. Cause see, my grandmother, what she normally does for my birthday, she gives me like gift cards for like Ashley Stewart because that's the only place I can actually buy clothes that fit me, or places to eat because she knows I love to eat. So like for my birthday, she gave me Applebee's gift card, an IHOP gift card, and a Subway gift card, and an Ashley Stewart gift card for my birthday, and she gave me some money. Because it's like I guess you don't know what else to give me for my birthday. I mean, I am 29, so it's kind of hard to give me like an actual gift and shit. So I don't mind gift cards. So like I said, you can't go. Like I said, you really can't go wrong with gift cards. Or if you don't want to get them a gift card, you can always get them the little Visa gift card joints. Go put some money on it and be like, here, buy what you want. Because I think those are accepted everywhere. So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like you can put like however much you want on there and be like, hey, here's this card, buy what you want, give them a nice card, and you're done. That's one thing I can think of. Um, like when I buy gifts for friends, I try to. Oh, you're welcome. When I try to buy gifts for friends, I try to get them something that they like. So, for example, one of my friends, she really is into like Marilyn Monroe. So, $30 cheap? Um, no. I mean, at the same time, whoever you're buying a gift for shouldn't expect that you're giving them like hella money, especially if you ain't got it like that. So, I don't think $30 is cheap. No, I don't think it's cheap at all. Like it's like I wouldn't say go with it. I wouldn't say go outside your means. If you think if $30 is what you can give them, then $30 is what you can give them. You don't have to go up like over like you don't have to do all that extra shit if you ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying before, for a friend like my friend, she's really into Marilyn Monroe. So for Christmas one year, they had a DVD set of all of her movies that she was in. I got that for her for Christmas. And like I seen like I think I was in New York for like at um the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, and they had like this. It's kind of like similar to like my like Tumblr. Is it a Tumblr thing? It's like a Tumblr thingy, but it had Marilyn Monroe on it, and like she likes that stuff like Katharine Hepburn, Marilyn Monroe, stuff like that. So like if I see something like that, I'll get it for her. My other friends, like they usually like makeup and shit, so like I'll get them like a gift card to like, cause Mac is expensive. Like Mac and Sephora is expensive. Ulta's not that bad. Ulta's more like the cheaper version of like Mac and Sephora. So I usually like do something like that, just kind of give them a couple of dollars to get some makeup there or whatever the fuck. That's usually what I do when I buy gifts for people. I hope that helped when you buy something for your friend. And if they don't appreciate it, you can tell them to kiss your ass. Simple as that. Because when I met, this is a story, quick story time. When I was like in middle school, I was a kid. So I didn't have money. So if anything, my parents bought it. So I didn't have money to buy her a gift. So I made her a card. And my friend, when I gave it to her, she calls me and she was like, "Oh, your gift was ghetto." And I got so hurt. I was so upset. My dad got so mad because I'm like, I'm in middle school. I don't have a job. Like, I can't afford to get nobody no gift. So I thought it was something nice, something creative. I made her a card and she called it ghetto, and I was so upset. Like, so yeah, if you, whatever you give your, whoever you give, anyone's watching, if you give your friend anything and they're not appreciative of you giving them said gift, you can tell them to go suck your dick and keep it moving. Because that's fucked up, because you don't have to give them shit. You really didn't. So the fact that you gave them something and they're like, kind of like downplaying your gift and being like, oh, that's it, or blah blah blah. Like, especially if they know your situation, if they say like they know you don't have money like that, or some other shit, that's not your friend. Just that simple. You know what I mean? It's just that it's really that simple. You know. I didn't mean I didn't mean to go on a rant there, but I don't know. It just brought me back. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's understandable because for me, like, I don't eat certain things. I'm a kind of a picky eater myself. I don't eat, like, seafood and shit like that, so I don't go to Red Lobster and stuff like that. I don't really, I like spicy stuff to an extent, but I don't eat spicy food, like, a lot because it kind of, like, bothers me and stuff like that. So it's understandable that if you don't want to go to, like, a certain restaurant and stuff like that, because usually like what we also would do, and that's also kind of tricky when you go out to dinner with friends because you got to worry about if everyone has money. One, if they have a ride, you have to worry about if people have a ride to the restaurant. Two, you got to don't have it all one bill because that's way too fucking complicated. Separate bills make your life way easier. You pay for your own shit. Y'all come together for a tip, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I go out to eat, I always tip because I don't want to be that ignorant black person that don't tip people. So yeah, I always tip. So like, you pay for your own food, pay for your own drink. You know what I'm saying? $50? Where y'all going? See, cause okay, 50 is a little expensive for dinner, but okay. Like with me and my friends, we used to go to like Fridays, cause that was like that's like the closest restaurant we could go to. So we would go to like Fridays or some shit, and you know what I'm saying. If we was old enough to drink, we get a drink. If we didn't, we didn't. But 50s are like kind of expensive for food, but okay. Um, in my opinion, I think it's a little expensive for dinner, but it's whatever. It depends on. I guess it depends on where you're going to. The time. Okay, never mind. If it ain't the Olive Garden, then yeah, it's kind of. It'll probably be expensive. Yeah, it's like certain restaurants are like high key expensive, like seafood and shit like that. Sheesh, that's expensive as hell for some damn Italian food. You better go to Olive Garden and call it a day. That sounds hella cheap, but I don't know. Maybe because I don't like to spend a lot of money lately. Like I've been trying to like keep the money I have on some real shit. So I don't know, but that's a lot of money to spend for dinner. Like, let's say I better go to motherfucking Olive Garden and call it a motherfucking day. Like, fuck out of here, $50 to $90. Girl, bye. No, sorry, nope. That's expensive as hell for some damn dinner. But yeah, definitely, I'm telling you, girl, separate bills. Especially if it's an expensive restaurant, definitely separate bills. Don't do that together shit because you gotta figure out who paid for what, who ate what, da da da. Waste much of a headache. Pay for your own drink, pay for your own food. Y'all come together, throw in a tip, you know what I'm saying? Or you wanna like come together and buy like a drink for the birthday girl, or like buy dessert for the birthday girl. That's another thing, or whatever the fuck. But definitely separate bills. Don't do that. Don't pay together. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is no. Separate bills. I'm telling you now, girl. Separate bills. I'm telling you, don't pay together. Because like I said, it's going to be too complicated to figure out who ate what, who drank what. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how much everyone has. Because that's happened to me. Because you invite someone who don't either don't have enough money or don't have a lot of money, and you gotta pay for their ass too. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not born like that. I ain't got money like that to be paying for someone else's meal. So, like, prime example. I have a prime story, right? I thought I was gonna get off this shit, but whatever. A couple years ago, a friend of mine wanted to go to New York because she just wanted to go to New York. So I'm like, alright, cool. So this is the thing my mom does. She always tells me, she gave me money to go to New York. She's like, I'd rather give you too much than not enough. Simple as that, because you don't have to spend all of it at once, but at the same time, I'm in the city. So, you know what I'm saying? My mom was like, I'd rather you have too much money so like you can also bring it back home than you go out and you don't have enough to eat or get around, blah, blah, blah. So that's how my mother does. So that's fine. So we went to, now the one thing I tell people, I would not suggest eating at restaurants in New York because it's very expensive. Like the gratuity tax and shit is hella expensive, and the food's expensive in New York. So the thing I hate about New York, they don't have dollar menus and shit. Maybe I'm a cheap bitch, but I'm not trying to spend hella bread to eat. So that's why I always go to fucking K Town, because I know I'm not spending a grip to eat. But yeah, or like or Chipotle and some shit. But we went to Fridays. Now it was a gang. It was like a group of us. So the friend that wanted to go to New York, her dad was with us, so he paid for her meal. It was me, my other friend, and another friend. Yeah, I'm telling you, ain't no other fast food in New York. The fuck? Um, and and my friend invited two other people. Now, the two people she invited, they only had something to drink. They only had one drink, so that's fine. I had money to eat. My other friend had money to eat, and her dad was paying for her meal. Now, what we didn't know was my other friend was out here ordering food. She had no money. Let me tell y'all, we decided to catch the ferry from Jersey City, to New York. I forgot how much the ferry was. So we get all the way to oh, okay, I'll tell you in a second what's the good places to eat in Cape Town. Whatchamacallit, so we get all the way to catch the ferry. My one friend tells me, oh, I don't have any money. Bruh. Like, she had planned this shit weeks ago. It wasn't like no spur of the moment shit. It was weeks ago she planned this shit. And you didn't tell us before we left that you didn't have any money. You wait until we get to catch the ferry that you had no money. So I'm already pissed. So my friend's father had to pay for pretty much, he just said, you know, fuck it, I'm going to pay for everyone to catch the ferry. Fine. We get to New York. We get to Times Square. And like I said, then like I said, we get to Fridays. We eating, we ordering our food. I'm not paying attention. My friend's in the corner eating a whole kid's meal. She didn't tell nobody. Next thing you know, the bill comes. That bitch was $75. I'm like, time to fuck out. Because the only thing I had was soup and a drink. The two girls she invited only had one drink. Her friend, the friend that planned the trip, she had money, so she was straight. This bitch, Lily, who came here with no money, was ordering food, didn't ask if we could spot her, didn't ask anything. She just ordered food. I'm like, how did we not notice she ordered food? Don't know. So I'm like, I'm about to dip. Now, I'm not them type of people that like dine and dash. I've never done that before, but I'll be damned if I'm like helping pay a $75 bill. Fuck that. So I'm about to dip. I'm like, I'm in Times Square. They don't catch me. fuck you mean? So I'm already mad. It's like, Jay, calm down. I'm like, do you have $75 for this bill? So pretty much, I guess she thought that my friend's dad was gonna pay. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So me, my other friend, and the girl that planned the trip, we had to contribute majority of the bill. I'm pissed because I shouldn't have had to spend that much money. I'm like super pissed. I'm like, okay. So yes, that's what I'm saying. If you go out, if you're going out with friends, make sure you guys, whoever's going, have money to pay for their own food. And if they don't, they need to tell you beforehand, I'm kind of short. Can you either give me a couple dollars or pay for my meal? I pay you back something. Like, they have to tell you in advance. But don't say something when the fucking bill comes. Because then I'm ready to punch you in the face. And I'm not doing it. I'm not really a violent person, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna be paying somebody meal and you tell me after the fact. Nah, not the move. Okay, so enough of that. So Ann asked me, what are good places to eat in Cape Town? Never been there. Okay, so Cape Town is on 32nd Street. It's like if you get the Penn Station. Oh, okay. Alrighty. But hopefully you guys have fun and there's no drama like what I had to go through. But anyways, K-Town, so there is a bunch of restaurants, but the actual Korean barbecue restaurants are stupid expensive. Like, I'm talking like $30 meals. So I wouldn't suggest going there unless you got the money for it. Don't go to a Korean, don't go to a karaoke bar unless you got a bunch of people because that's expensive too. So unless you got like a group of people with you, that's the only reason you should go to a karaoke bar. So there's like, let's see, the cheapest places I would suggest to go is BBQ Chicken in not Times Square, in Cape Town. It's this chicken spot. I'm trying to think, is it before the face shop or after? I think it's after the face shop. So if you're on 32nd Street, you see Korea Books, you see Nature Republic, you go down, you see the face shop. I think the chicken spot is next door or like 2 doors down. It's like right there. They have chicken, which is really good because it's made with olive oil, bomb ass chicken. But they also have like Korean dishes, so they have bulgogi, bibimbap, and what's it called? The kibimbap, that shit. So they have chicken, but they also have Korean dishes too. You can buy beer if you drink beer. You have soda. They have some snacks and stuff like that. And they play K-pop in there too. So that's one spot to go to. It's let me look up let me give you the actual address. I gotta get my iPad. Okay. Let me see. Let me look up the actual address. Let's see. Search. Let's see. BBQ chicken. New York. Yeah, okay, so it's called BBQ Olive Chicken. It is exactly on, if it comes up. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, it's this one. It is exactly on West 32nd Street. What's the damn address though? It doesn't give me a number. I think it's like 32 or 35. I think it might be 35 West 32nd Street. Um, yeah, I think it might be 35 West 32nd Street, if I'm not mistaken. Cause let me see. Cause I know the face shop is like in this area. Yeah, I think it might be next door. But I'm not. I don't know if you can see the map, but this is kind of like where K Town is. Um, so there's also a place called Food Gallery 32. That's the second place I would suggest for food. It's like kind of like a cafeteria type of thing where they have like a lot of places to eat, like a lot of shit to eat. Um, let's see, Food Gallery 32. So yeah, it is. They don't. Why don't give me an exact fucking address, whatever the fuck. But yeah, it's like up the street from the BBQ olive chicken spot. It's like you walk in, it's like nothing but food. They have like a churro spot. They have, oh god, what you call it, like those desserts with like the red bean paste and stuff in it. Um, they have like do they have sushi? I think they have like sushi, ramen. Um, they have like a bunch of food. Like there's 3 floors, so like the first floor is like nothing but food. You can get stuff to drink. The second floor is like seating, and on the third floor it's like another restaurant, a dessert spot, and the third floor they play K-pop and stuff. Um, but yeah, I can't remember. I need Google because this one is kind of whack. I think Google will probably be better for me to show you than to tell you. So those are like the 2 cheapest places I can suggest to you if you ever go to K Town is BBQ Olive Chicken and Food Gallery 32. And even sometimes in Greenleaf Square, which is before you get into K Town, they'll have like it's like right before like you see the Manhattan Mall. Across from there is Greenleaf Square. Sometimes they'll have like little food things, so like people have like different food vendors and shit, and they have this. It smell. Oh my god, it'd be so good. I didn't go like the last time when I went to New York. Um, Google Maps. But they do this. They do it like sometime in the summer and in the fall and stuff like that, where you can get like different types of meals. It was this one spot I went to like last year. They had like Korean. That's the first time I ever had Korean chicken before. Korean fried chicken. That shit was so good, so good. Said, oh, the Korean barbecue place near me make you pay extra if you don't finish your food. Bitch, what? Like I think Korean barbecue places in the States are like really expensive. Like unless I think like there might be some spot in like LA where it's like K Town LA where it's cheaper. Um, but that you have to like go look that shit up. Okay, yeah, so here it is. Um, it comes up, hopefully. Yeah, it's like literally around the corner from the Empire State Building if you go to New York. And yes, it's on. I'm sorry, it's on 25 West 32nd Street. It's the BBQ chicken. They had pictures and shit. So let me see if I can pull up a picture of the actual storefront. If that'll help you. Um, I'll go back. Let's see, 'cause y'all know my iPad be acting janky sometimes, so. Okay, let's see if I can actually pull up the actual storefront. Um, And there's like a lot of spots like in that area. Like I said, there's karaoke bars, regular restaurants, bars, stores. There's a lot of shit there in K-Town. But I love to go to K-Town like all the time. I want to see the picture, damn it. You're not gonna show me? Okay, that's fine. Are they gonna pull up or no? I hate this fucking iPad. It's so annoying. No, okay, I guess they won't. Like I said, this thing is like janky as hell. So it won't let me pull up the actual like front of the store, but I know they have like a bunch of pictures and shit. But yeah, it's pretty cool in there. I'm saying the food is really good, the chicken's really good. It's like the thing is it's a different restaurant because you just pretty much you walk in and they have the food out, so you pretty much just grab what you want, pay for it, and sit down and eat. So they don't have like a menu and shit like that. It's pretty much what they decided to put out that day and stuff like that. But that's they have definitely have choices and stuff. And if you don't eat like say if you don't eat chicken, if you're like more on vegan, like the vegan side, they do have like I think they have like some vegetarian choices as well. Or they may like have like some salads and stuff if you don't eat meat and stuff like that. Okay. But yeah. Okay, so this is like kind of like a picture of like what it looks like inside, if that helps. So like I said, this is what you see when you walk in, and you can sit here and eat. You go pay, and you go eat back there and stuff like that. Kind of want to show you inside the food gallery. Let's see. Food. It kind of you don't think it looks like an actual restaurant when you walk inside, but yeah, it's like you can you'll see it when you get inside. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. So it's kind of hard to see because the label, but this is kind of what it looks like inside. If it's kind of, let me try and pull up as close as I can. But yeah, so like this is the first floor, so like all of this down here is like restaurants and stuff. You can get like food and shit. I should just pull up the fucking website. Duh, Jade. Duh. Should have done that before. If I actually pulled up, but it might not. Shit, I don't fucking know. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up the actual like. Oops. Okay. You have a. Let me click to the gallery. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. Like I said, the food here is like bomb as hell. So let me see if I can like find like pictures and stuff. Kind of get like a better view of like what it looks like inside. So yeah, like hold up, what the fuck up? Okay, so like these are like the different things inside. So like they have like this right here is like the seating. Really? I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna swear that I'm gonna throw this thing across the room. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay. So we can try this again. So yeah, this is where all the food is. So I said this is where you go eat, and they have different restaurants and stuff like that. If it goes up, stuff like that. So that's kind of like a glimpse of what the inside looks like. Let me see. Let me try. What was it called? PDQ. Yeah. There it is. And I think they actually deliver, but they may only deliver to like a certain spot though. So they definitely won't deliver to Jersey. It's too damn far. Let's see if I can pull it up. Maybe. We'll see. Probably not, but yeah, that's pretty much like. And then, I mean, and it's also like an H Mart. You guys probably heard of H Mart. So there's an H Mart that's like across the street. You can't miss it. So if you want to go there, like I mean, obviously you can't eat there, but if you want to like grab some like snacks and stuff, you can definitely go there. And I think they have a, oh god, what's it called? Tour de John or some shit. The one you see at KCON, they have a restaurant in I can say Times Square, K-Town. It's like right before you get to the BBQ olive chicken spot. So I never been inside there before, but I know it's like right there. So if you ever, I think it's more like a bakery type spot. So there's that. I don't know how expensive their food is. I never had it before. So there's that. But like I said, they do have restaurants, but the restaurants are like really expensive. Like between like $17 to like $30, especially like the barbecue spot. That's hella expensive. Okay, yeah, this iPad's getting on my nerves, so that's not working. But yeah, so yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah, I've been on here for 2 hours and 12 minutes, and my throat kind of hurts because I've been talking and stuff like that. So thank you guys for joining me and hanging out with me and stuff like that. I'll do another one soon. Just don't know exactly when and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go. What time is it now? It's like almost 7 o'clock. So yeah, I'm gonna go and chill out for the rest of the night and stuff like that. So yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna go. I keep repeating myself. I hate that shit. So thank you guys for coming through and hanging out with me and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and I will talk to you guys next time. Night, guys.